have an entire terror tunnel network underneath Gaza. It makes it very hard to prosecute the war. And what their plan, as you know, Mark, is they want us to go in and civilians, they're keeping as human shields, and they're hoping that when Israel unintentionally harms those civilians, and those civilians are killed, that the whole world will turn against Israel, because that's what's happened before. And instead of blaming those civilian casualties on Hamas, they blame Israel, and they called for ceasefires. They called for us to end this war against Hamas. But we're not going to end the war against Hamas. We're not going to agree to a ceasefire, just like you wouldn't agree to a ceasefire a month after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, a ceasefire with Japan, or after 9/11, you'd agree to a ceasefire with your enemies. Israel is going to prosecute this war until Hamas is eliminated. This round that we've had in Gaza, as you know, many rounds over the last decade or so, this round in Gaza is going to be the last round. We're going to eliminate Hamas's military capabilities. We're going to end their political rule of Gaza, and we're going to ensure that Gaza never poses a threat to the people of Israel again. That's the mission that we're in, and the country is united behind that mission in a very powerful way. And whether there's people in the United States or in Europe or elsewhere that doesn't want Israel to win, too bad. Israel's going to win. We are going to finish off Hamas, and in doing so, it's not just going to be a victory for Israel. It's going to be a victory for all the forces of peace and moderation in our region. As you know, Hamas is part of an axis of terror that begins in Tehran. They control Hezbollah in Lebanon. They have Shia militias in Iraq that are attacking you. They have Houthis in Yemen that have attacked us, and they've attacked Saudi Arabia. And they have Hamas and Islamic Jihad in Gaza, and they have terror militias all over the world. There's this axis of terror, and they want Israel to lose. And on the other side, there's Israel, there's Saudi Arabia, there's the United Arab Emirates. They're all of America's allies in the region, and it's very important for us to win, because when we win, the forces of peace and progress win. And if we lose, which we're not, but they want us to lose, if we lose, that axis of terror is going to grow, and it's going to be a threat not just to Israel. It's going to be a threat to your moderate Arab countries in the region. It's going to be a threat to Europe, and ultimately, it's going to be a threat to the United States.